is everything I brought to the weekend with me. So that bag, a small one, 2 albums and my art journal. And I will take it out of the bag and stuff, and I will show you what I brought, and I will tell you what I did and didn't use. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. This is everything out of the bag that I brought. As you can see, it's not a whole lot. And this is just like the scrapbooking and art journaling stuff I brought. I also bought some like a clothing and towels and stuff, like my personal stuff, because I stayed there the whole weekend. So now I will go through everything and show you what's in everything and why I brought it and if I use it or not. Here are all my Project Life cards I used. I tried to bring the stuff I use exactly as I have it at home. So this is just in my Rescoch card normally, and it's exactly like this. I didn't take anything out. Excuse me. Some adhesive. So this goes right back in my Rescoch card like this. And I did use cards from here because I did some Project Life layouts. So yeah, this was really useful, and I will keep on taking this with me as is because I like to have the choice of everything, of every card I have in my album. So yeah, that's that. I also brought this jar of sequins with me. Again, this is how I store it normally in my room, and I just brought the whole jar. I didn't use sequins this time, but normally I do use them quite often, so I wanted to bring them. So yeah, just in a jar. Then I brought this small caddy to set on my desk while I'm working. This is normally empty, just in my closet, because I don't use this normally. It's just for when I go out, and it has some tools I like to keep close. So my scissors, some punches. I have more punches, but I just take the ones I think I will use. I have some Hello Kitty ornaments because people gave them to me. Here another one from McDonald's. Even kijken. Stamping blocks. I have 3 sizes. I brought all 3. And then inks. A black, a pink, and like a mint one. And I have more inks, but I don't use them really that often, so I just bought the ones I do use. Stamping block, stamp mist for my stamp cleaner, which I will show you later. I didn't use this at all. I don't use it normally. I don't know why I brought it, but well, this is not heavy, and the stamp cleaner itself is also not really heavy, so it's okay to bring. Some liquid glue. Normally I just use like the adhesive roller or tape, but just to make sure I always bring liquid glue. A tiny attacher or a mini stapler. I did use this a few times. Another punch. I didn't use... Oh, I used them both. Yeah. This was a gift from somebody, so I think that's... Oh yeah, and this is something we got on the weekend. It's like a really tiny craft sheet. Scissors. I always bring large ones and smaller ones. and stickers which belong to the Hello Kitty one. So this thing is empty. It's really cute, and yeah, I like to bring it with me to keep mostly tools in, and during the weekends some things go in and out. So yeah, so that's that one. I always bring extension cord, so again this time I brought this with me. I did forget my lamp though, and like a extra lamp to light up your workspace, because that's really convenient. But this one is also convenient for your heat tool, your iPhone charger and stuff like that. So yeah, always bring this with me. Then I brought my craft sheet because I was planning to do some art journaling and I don't want to ruin their tables. So I brought this with me. I didn't brought a cutting mat because I don't really cut on the, like with a knife or something. So this was to protect my workspace and prevent the table from getting ink all over it and stuff like that. So yeah. Then in this small box I put some embellishments. Oh, these are photos. So if you've seen my room tour, you've seen that I have a drawer with all my embellishments in it, and it's not really convenient to take the whole drawer with me, so I just chose some things I like and put them in here. And I really want to sort this into color, because this was okay for now, but well, it was not the optimal solution, but I did use stuff from here, so I was glad I brought it with me. Then my cutter, which I love and use very often. My big cutter, I also used. Photos, of course, some Project Life photos, and just random scrapbooking photos. And these are the photos I have left from 2014, which I have to put in my Project Life, so they were in there. Then this pouch, which holds all my enamel dots. It's like this. I use enamel dots very often, and I just want to bring them all with me, so I put them in this small bag, and this weighs like nothing, so it's easy to bring. My stamp cleaning pad, which I didn't use, and I don't know if I will bring it next time, but again, it doesn't weigh anything. Watercolors, didn't use them, but I wanted to bring them with me just in case, and I will bring them next time. Again, also this doesn't weigh that much, and because I had all my art journal stuff with me, I have had everything to use it if I wanted to, like paintbrushes and stuff like that. Then these ones, these are smaller alphabets, so for titles and stuff like that. And I just bring the whole box. It's convenient, it has a lid on it, so it can't go anywhere, and I just put it back in my drawer like this. So this is how I store them at home, so it's really convenient. I also brought my art journal with me, a larger one and a smaller one. I did work in this one, not in the smaller one, but I just wanted to have the option. And so yeah, so I used it. I made this page I was working on. It's not finished. And where is it? I made this. So yeah, so that was fun to bring. I also brought this smaller journal with me, but I didn't do anything in this, but I brought it just in case and I will bring it next time. Then I brought my albums. I like to take the whole album with me because I then know where I was with like the Project Life, which date I was. It gets kind of heavy though, so maybe next time I will just write down where I was and then only bring the last layout or something like that, and don't bring the whole albums. Or bring like a smaller one which I can keep my finished layouts in. So I brought 2014 and 2016 because that's the one I'm working on right now. I also brought this art bin. I don't keep anything in here usually, so these are things I grab from my stash and put in here to bring with me. And I just take out what speaks to me and then put it in here. So I brought some thickers. Just the ones I like the best right now. Some Amy Tangerine. These ones. And also quite neutral ones. Then in here is all these chipboard pieces, and all of the rest is paper, cardstock, and the paper I liked the best at the moment, so I brought that with me. So yeah. And this is a new paper I got, really pretty. So, and of course I didn't use all the papers in here, but it's really convenient to take with you, and I did use paper of course for my layouts and stuff. So yeah, that was in here and it fits perfectly. This cool box I also brought with me, and it's normally on in my scrapbooking room, but not everything that's in here is normally in this box. So on top I have some stamps. These don't normally go in here, but for now I did because it was convenient to put them here. And it's really easy because you can set it on your desk like this and then put this tray in here and you can work from here. So in here I have some smaller stamps which are normally on my desk. In here is nothing. Then a gold spray because I use that the most. And these rub-on pens from Dear Lizzie. Then in here is some extra adhesive rolls, which I put in the green small caddy, which you saw earlier. Then in here is all washi tapes and date stamp. This large stamp from Stampin' Up! All the letters which I like to use, and this small stamp pad with letters. And then in here is all rub-ons and stickers and stuff like that. This is normally in here. All this stuff is normally not in here. And I have some extra stuff on the shelf that I took out of here, which normally goes in the rest of the box, but I didn't want to bring it with me this time. So yeah, this is the art journal stuff I brought with me. It's almost all the mixed media stuff I have. I have some extra things, but these are just the things I use most often, so that's why I brought them. So in here is just water. Here are some stamps. And I don't use these for scrapbooking, I just use these for art journaling to put on texture and things like that. In here is a brayer, just a small one. In here are pens and pencils, Pit pens, those Tombow pens. This is also Tombow, so all kinds of pens, charcoal, and also the Posca pens. So I just put them in here. In this pouch I have stencils and a cleaning cloth. These are all the small stencils I have, so they fit perfectly in here, and baby wipes. Then a mug for my water. In here are all my Neocolors and gelatos, and it fits perfectly. This was this pouch together with this pink pouch was a combo at Hema, so you can buy it at Hema in Dutch stores. My heating tool and another cleaning cloth, and here is all paints, inks, gesso, modeling paste, soft gel, and some crackle. So I don't really need much more. Some high flow acrylics, some dilutions paint, just normal acrylic paint, cheap acrylic paint, so all kinds of mediums. Then in here I have all my paintbrushes and these spatulas and the sponge daubers for my dilutions paint. I have nothing in here. In here I have some black ink, which I only use for art journaling, because I don't mind if it gets gross, and I don't have anything in here. So yeah, that was everything I brought with me on this weekend, and I didn't bring really much that I didn't use, and I also didn't have anything that I wanted that I didn't brought with me. So yeah, it was really good packing on my part, I think. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions about the products or the weekend or anything like that, please let me know. If you are from Holland and you would like to join us on this scrapbooking weekend, please contact me, and we are really looking forward to new members. So thanks for watching, and bye!